Give it up for fucking Chris Grant. It's ironic he would play that song. That's the first song I learned to play on the banjo. Yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention when I talk to you, Levi. I appreciate that. First order of business. I know this is comedy, but trying to hustle. It's Christmas time. Do you guys know anybody who needs any Taylor Swift tickets? Look, I know times are tough. I might be willing to, I might be willing to think about a trade. I'm not trying to get rich. You know what I'm saying? So if you know anybody, let me know. Let's see. I prepped my set tonight for a black audience, so it might be a little weird. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm single. I'm also desperate. I caught myself the other day swiping right on TikTok. Such a dumb joke, but it leads me into this, which is good. I'm so single, guys, that I had some raisins, I had some grapes turned to raisins in my fridge. That happened to you before? Yeah. Thank God she saved you, man. I'm so single, man, that I've got expired rubbing alcohol at my house. Doesn't go bad. I'm also so single that the roaches don't even scatter anymore. They know it's just me. So, yep, we're gonna keep going. I've been writing a little bit, trying to stuff out. I love you. I'm so single.
How single are you?
I'm so single that the LED light bulbs in my house are 9 years old. Because I don't use them as much, I'm never home. But the reason I know that is because 9 years ago, I was so single that I wrote the date of installation on my LED light bulbs. So yeah, that was the only dating and screwing I was doing at the time. So, yep. Here at Corner Pocket Comedy, we do random drug testing. We started that recently, so yeah. After the show, I'll be randomly testing your drugs outside. This is your warning to get them ready for me. So, quit drinking a while back. I about 5 years ago, actually. I want to thank EP for being my sponsor. Appreciate that. It's great. It's funny. Before we got to recover, we used to blow in each other's breathalyzers sometimes. So that was kind of neat to help each other drive when we were drunk. So. I used to get drunk so much and black out that I thought I developed the ability to teleport at one time, And the bar became kind of like this portal for my teleportation. So, remember one time I wound up out back getting it on with a girl in my car in the parking lot, And then another time I went to jail. So one of the things, reasons I tell people I quit drinking is because I used to wind up in tight situations with strangers behind bars every time I drank, so I didn't want to do that anymore. Kind of fucked that one up. I'm a little bit, I judge people by the color of their skin sometimes, not gonna lie. And, the type of people that come back for vacation, they got tan lines, things like that, and I can't afford to go. Pisses me off, man. I'm a little UV racist. So yeah. Can I do two more? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Recently, traveling. I sat next to a guy from Japan on my plane trip. Sat next to a guy from Japan. We didn't have a lot in common, so I went with the only thing I knew and told him how much I loved hibachi. Started talking hibachi. Told him about we have great hibachi here and everything like that. He's like, I know. He goes, I love American hibachi. Yeah, I was like, whoa, what are you talking about? Never been. He's like, oh, you've been, and I couldn't understand what he was saying. He kept trying to tell me. Finally, I figured out, he was talking about Waffle House. Yeah. Those onion ring volcanoes are dope, man. Not cool when you find a shrimp tail in your waffle. So, one more, guys. I'm so single that one time I had to wipe my ass with a coffee filter. The thing I love about that joke is it's going to work every time. There's only two responses to that joke. The people that laugh, they understand because they've done something similar. They probably use a coffee filter too. The people not laughing, they're pissed off because they weren't smart enough to use a coffee filter. Chris Grant, thank you guys.
Chris Grant, everybody. All right, well.